Hello, everyone. I'm excited. Let me see if we're all there. So I'd like to welcome you to a Kriya yoga session with my inspiration and my yoga motivator, Pee-wee Sanchez. So Pee-wee has been my guide in my yoga journey for more than 3 years. She has been my teacher trainer for my 200 hours and my 300 hours for Hatha yoga. And she has introduced me to Kriya yoga. And Kriya yoga is a form from the yoga from the Himalayan tradition lineage. And it's been an journey of self-exploration and coming back to my own original self doing Kriya yoga. So it's a new kind of yoga. It was for me, and it has been incredible enriching. And I'm so honored to have Pee-wee do a session with us for a yogathon today. She is right now living in Bali. She's been practicing yoga for more than 20 years. She's been teaching more than a decade to teacher trainers all over the world, online and in Dubai and in different Emirates as well. She's an amazing person that inspires me to live the yogic life. She's a true example, and I'm so happy that you're here, Pee-wee. I'd like you to keep your cameras on during the session so that we can share the energy together, so that we are in one session, all of us. At the end, there will be some giveaways. I will not announce them, but you will get a private message or in the chat box later, because I want you to stay into this flow, what we're creating, the energy flow. If there are any questions during the session or things that you'd like to be explained, there is time at the end of our class so that you can type the questions in the chat box. I will read them then out to Pee-wee so that she can answer them for you. Yeah, so hope you have comfortable clothes, that you have a place where you can move around a little bit. And I'd like to welcome you to class. Thank you, Pee-wee. I'm so happy. I'm going to join the class as well, so I'll be checking the chats, but also be practicing with you all. Enjoy.
Okay.
Excellent. Now I will switch from there and ask Monica to tell us if she can hear us.
Okay.
Let me know when.
Yeah, we hear you well.
Hi, Lonica. Can you thumbs up if you can hear me?
Yes, we hear you perfectly.
Is it working? Okay. Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Lonica, can you thumbs up if you can hear me?
Yes, we hear you loud and clear. It's perfect.
Tell her to write in the chat.
Hi, please write in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, super. Now that we know everything's working, thank you very much for coming to the Himalayan Kriya Yoga session. Today, we're going to have an amazing way to reconnect with earth energy for immunity and protection, and open up our hearts. So we're going to connect our heart with the heart of the earth. But at first, I want you all to stand in the top of your mats. We'll be standing most of the time. Okay? So have your feet hip width apart, soften your knees a little, and plug your toes into the floor. So while we do the session, we're going to work our legs. It's going to be very dynamic. So I want you to just feel your feet in contact with the earth at all times. The second thing you want to do is lift the pelvic floor a little. So if you put your hands on your lower abdomen and you just pull up with your stomach muscles. So don't squeeze in, instead pull up. In yoga, it's called mula bandha. Okay, so you're pulling up a little. And then the next thing you want to do is keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth and breathe through your spine. For those of you that know Ujjayi breath is the best. Otherwise, just breathe through your spine. So the first thing we're going to do is take our hands together and just go inward. Bring your awareness into the center of your brain. And from the center of your brain, drop it through your spine. Breathe from one end of the spine to the other. And just observe the way you feel. Now go all the way to your tailbone. And we're going to chant Om 3 times and raise the Om up from the tailbone to the crown of the head. So exhale completely. And if you want, you can just listen to me if you're not really sure. Take a deep breath in for Om. Om. 2 more times. One final time. Then we're going to tap our body from the head to the toes. So just move your legs, like bounce on your feet, and start tapping first your head area. Breathe up into your head and exhale from your mouth with your tongue down like this. Ah. Deep breath into your head. Exhale from your head. Ah. Continue doing this. What we're trying to do right now is remove any stagnant energy and open your energy channels. Keep going, inhaling into the head. Open your mouth to exhale. For 10, anywhere around your head that you feel will be comfortable and pleasant for you. 9, don't hit too hard. So if you want, you can use your fingers. If you want, you can rub. As however your body feels it wants to be addressed. 5, anywhere along. Don't worry about your hairdo. Anyway, we're at home. 4, you're beautiful. What we're trying to go is for inner beauty. This counts more. 3, 2, exhaling through your mouth. Now, I want you to tap in the back of your head or rub. So you can rub or tap the back of your head. And again, deep breath into the back of your head. Exhale through the mouth. And ideally, you stick the tongue out. This, by the way, is called Kali Mudra, just like the goddess Kali. Okay, stick your tongue down to the lowest point, eyes to the crown of the head. Keep tapping the back of your head, especially where your neck meets your skull. Okay, and we're just going to amp up the pace. You can shake your legs, then if you want, you can hop on your toes. Inhaling and exhaling. Tap the back of your head for 10. What we're doing is we're removing fear from our body by rewiring our hippocampus, which is a part of the brain that registers fear. So I release the fear programming from the mind. 5, tapping the back of the neck, exhaling. 4, 3, 2, and stop. All right. Close your eyes and check how your head feels and how your body feels so we can feel the difference. Okay. Now you're going to lace your fingers and Put it behind your neck and squeeze the sides of the neck. Squeezing the sides of the neck. And then we're going to bend side and lift one jaw upwards. Keep breathing deeply, bending side, inhaling and exhaling. Ujjayi breath. So first we're going slow. Grip the ground with the toes, remember? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to keep our spine straight, bring the elbows in and just kind of wiggle. Loose and light. And if you want, you can hop on your toes. Open your knees to the side. Open your toes to the side. I know it looks weird, but it will feel amazing when we're done. 10. If that's too much for you, just kind of bounce and pull up side to side. 9. Squeeze the neck more. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Exhaling from your neck. 3. 2. Now breathe in. Exhale like this. As if you're throwing all the toxins from your neck 10 times. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. Last one. All right. Left hand behind the head. Push the head into the hands. And we're going to rub the temples with the right hands. Stand very straight. Dig your toes into the floor. Inhaling up from the ground into your head. Rubbing your temples, and you can exhale through your mouth, or you can keep the tongue on the roof of your mouth and Ujjayi breath. Let's go. So face side so you can see. Push your head against your hand. Keep your chest lifted and open. Chin is aligned with the spine. 10. Just rubbing the temples. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And stop. Now close your eyes. Grip the ground with your toes and spread your fingers. Breathe up from the ground and see how your head feels. We're starting to clear the head area. Now we're going to open the spine to flow, and this will help us create a bigger energy surge, and we're going to use that energy surge to detox your heart and connect you to the earth. So lace your fingers, push the head into the hands and lift the chest. Inhale. As you exhale, pull your right knee up and pull it across the body and twist to the right. So you're exhaling, then other side, exhaling. So pull your knee across your body. You're going to feel a twist here and your ribs too. Exhale as you twist. Inhale, exhale. You can go as fast or as slow as we want. So what we're doing now is we're circulating cerebrospinal fluid in the spine, which is going to help you be able to access your central nervous system better. And in addition, twisting is also good for your backbones because it helps bathe them in nutrients. So we're not only working energetically at this point, there is also a physical benefit. You are only as young as your back is healthy. And this is a really great way to stay young. So we're going to do 3, 2, 1 more, and release. Drop your hands. Close your eyes and observe how you feel. So the next thing we're going to do is cross our arms and grab the ears and pull the ears outward. So both ears, you're pulling them outward. So your thumb is where the ear notch is. Pull your ears outward. We're going to squat. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale. You can have your feet a little wider. Inhale, arch up. Exhale. Now continue to do this. I want you to exhale as you bend your knees and feel your breath punching up from your tailbone to the middle of your brain. Keep your eyes transfixed in the middle of the brain so we can balance right and left hemispheres of the brain, sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system, and in energy yoga, the Ida and Pingala nadis, the sun and moon in you. Keep exhaling. Be with your breath. 10, 9, 8. Those of you that can bend more. 7. Now lift your elbows up as high as you can. Step your feet wider. Open your toes. Bend your knees. Bend back. Lift your chest. And if you can, thrust your hips forward just as however is comfortable. If it's painful, don't do it. Lift your heart instead. Tongue on the roof, rapid breath. Those of you that can bend back, bend back. 10, keep going. If you can't bend back, just lift the chest as high as you can. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Hit your thighs. So every time I say release, you need to hit your thighs so we can go back to our root chakra. So let's hit our thighs and exhale through your mouth, removing any stagnant energy from your thighs. At the same time, bounce on your legs. Tongue up, tongue down, eyes up. Buttocks area, inner thigh area, groin area. Keep going. Keep tapping. Exhale from your legs. Remove all the stuck energy, all the stagnant prana. Because just as Ayurveda says, when ama or stagnant energy pulls in your system, disease is the result. And so what we're trying to do is just going to remove this stagnant energy. 10, exhaling from your legs themselves. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to tap on the sides of our head. And again, exhale from where you're tapping. Keep your head aligned. Grip the ground with your toes and shake your legs. Keep your eyes in the middle of the brain. Exhale away any sticky thoughts. Imagine they're coming out of your head with your breath. In 10, all the sticky thoughts, all the sticky feelings in your head. 9, all the anxious thoughts and feelings in your head. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. All right. Now the next thing we're going to do is cross our arms and press into your trapezius muscles. So you take your finger and you claw in. So you claw in. All right, so as you claw in, you circle the head to release the neck. We want to release the neck so that we can download energy into our heart from above, and it won't get stuck in the neck. So we just want to release the neck area. Spin the other way with the head. Deep Ujjayi breaths. And release, swipe down. All right. So next thing we're going to do is take your thumbs in the armpits, squeeze the heart area, press your fingers into the heart, and squeeze your thumbs into the armpits. Dig your fingers into your sternum or breastbone. We're gonna draw deep, deep breaths as we jog up and down. Choice A, jog up and down. Choice B, squat up and down. Choice C, forward and backward bend, up and down. I'm gonna count to 20. You choose the one you want. Ready? 1, 2, and if you feel an unbearable feeling that you want to get rid of, open your mouth. Ah, and let it out. Keep digging into your armpits. 3, 4, 5. Keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Squeeze more. 14, 15. And if you feel any kind of lump there, push more. 16. So you can drain your lymph nodes. 17, 18, 19. And now take the deepest breath and hold it. Hold. Imagine there are 2 corks, one on the right, one on the left, and they are the doors to giving and receiving. We're going to pull the corks. 3, 2, 1, go. So just breathe and find the center of your heart. Keep your fingers spread. Breathe into the center of your heart. So the next thing we're going to do now is grab the biceps and squeeze the bicep. There is a pressure point in the bicep that is part of the heart meridian system. So now we're going to open the heart more, lift the elbows over the head, and just arch back a little bit. And then you're going to ujjayi breath. Go up and down. Lift the chest. You can go fast if you can. Lift the chest, bend back. 10. Rapid breaths or just deep and full. 9. Hit your heels on the ground to stay grounded in Muladhara. 8. Squeeze the biceps. 7. 6. Deepest breaths. Lift your chest. 5. 4. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 3. 2. Hit your thighs. Turn your palms up and notice how your fingers feel. Inhale from the left hand into your heart. Take the right hand on your heart. Inhale, left hand to heart. And just notice how this feels. We're going to improve it a little by tapping the left shoulder. Tap the left shoulder. The left shoulder and shake your legs. Exhale from your left shoulder, maybe left side of the neck. Psycho-emotionally, the left shoulder is connected to being too hard on yourself. So sometimes we're too hard on ourselves, which ends up hurting us. So I want you to tap away all of that stagnant energy that is making you too hard on yourself and make a solemn promise in any way that you like that you're going to be still reaching your goals without self-punishment. I release self-punishment from my journey. I will be gentle and kind to myself and learn that love is the best medicine for me. So 10 more exhales. Remove everything that is not what I said. 10. The opposite of what I said. You need to get it out. 9. 8. So we're not punishing. We're tapping away the stagnant energy. So just be mindful in how you address your body. 8. 7. 6. Firm, but with love. 5. 4. 3. 2. Stop. And just notice how your left arm feels. Now breathe up from the arm again into your heart. All right. So now, other side, right hand. Exhaling from your heart to your right hand. Inhale into your heart, exhale to your right hand. Just observe how it feels. Now the right shoulder is linked with responsibility drama. So start tapping. When you feel that others' lives will end if you are not controlling them, or if you are not doing whatever it is you feel responsible for them. So one thing you can say to yourself, if you are this person with the right neck pain, say to yourself now, they will be okay, they will find a way. And that's your new mantra, and start to tap this. They will be okay, they will find a way. Trust the unconditional love of the source, of the universe, of God's, and God to protect and guide everyone always. Bless them, but let them go if necessary. 10. So in the plane, when the plane is crashing, you put the mask on you first before you put it on someone else. 9. 8. Otherwise, both of you will die. 7. 6. 5. Exhale through your mouth. 4. So always exhaling through your mouth, removing the stagnant energy. 3. 2. Stop. And I want you to swipe down both hands just to remove pressure and sweep with a hissing sound. The back. Circle the arms. Now clasp the hands behind. Take the fists away from the shoulders. Bend knees, scoop the tailbone. Lift the heart. Bend back and still make a hissing sound. Just do as however you can. You don't need to force. 10. Thrust your hips forward, lift your chest, bend the knees. 9. 8. If your neck hurts, do it this way. 7. 6. Keep going, hissing sound. 4 more. Release. Bend the knees. Bend the knees, stick your butt out. Slide down, touch the floor. Step your feet back. And I want you to bounce on your toes and exhale again. Kali Mudra out through the mouth. If you can't jump, just go like this. Release. And slowly rise. And check to see how you're feeling now. Now you're going to cross your arms and grab your scapula, the shoulder blade, and dig your fingers into it. So we're still working on the heart chakra, but this time the back of the heart. Lift your elbows and exhale, twist right and left. Exhale right, exhale left. Keep pulling into the scapula with your fingers, clawing into the scapula. Exhale, 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 exhale. 10, exhale. 9, exhale. 8, exhale. 7, exhale. 6, exhale. 5, exhale. 4, exhale. 3, exhale. 2, exhale. 1, exhale. Now lift your elbows. Again, bending back, lifting up, and then bouncing. Ujjayi. Pull your scapula. 10. Pull. 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Good. And now tapping on the chest itself. Exhale from the chest. Think of the last time someone broke your heart and remove the feeling from your heart. You can rub, you can tap, you can cry, you can scream, you can cough, If you want to throw up, you go to your bathroom and come back when you're done. So what are we doing? What are we getting rid of by doing these things? We are getting rid of the stagnant energy that is making you feel this way. And if you want to increase heartbeat to speed up the process, hop briskly on your toes and exhale to your mouth. So keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7. Exhale through your mouth. I release all the grief and sadness from my body. And you know what? If you need more time after we're done, you can just continue to carry on. It's very powerful for opening the heart. Breathe out. 10. Continue. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Swipe. Remove the energy. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Use your thumbs. Exhale, 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 exhale. Swiping. Throw all the energy into the earth in 10, 9, 8, 7, keep going, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is sit, and to help open our heart more, we're going to release anger from our journey. So you're going to take your right leg over your left, and then you're going to lean to the left. Keep your elbow up, right elbow is up, and then you're just going to tap on your rib cage. Exhale from your ribs. Be mindful. If you start coughing, if you start burping, if you start crying, don't stop it. That's the negative toxic energy that's coming out of you. I release anger from my journey. Keep exhaling. Remember, yoga isn't pretending you're fine. Yoga is acknowledging how you feel so you can proactively work at becoming fine. But if you stop it and pretend, the only one that is suffering is you. 9. And when you suffer, you make everybody else's journey hell when they're around you, because you start to project that suffering to others. 5. Keep exhaling. 4. Go round and round. 4, 3, 2, and release. Take the hand behind. Go into a asana called Ardha Matsyendrasana. So left elbow and right thigh pressing with the backhand, open the chest and turn. Now take the left hand on your heart and just feel your heart center. And from your heart center, send love into your right rib cage. So now put your hand on your right rib cage. Send love into all the cracks. And slowly release and sit. And just notice the difference between the right rib cage and the left. Breathe into. Can you feel how prana or energy is flowing? How wider and more open you are. When you are more open to the flow of prana, your body becomes healthier, happier, and your mind becomes more sane. Okay, so now we're going to do the left side. So on the left side, the right side was anger. On the left side is the victim. Victim mentality. So left knee up, and again, throw the knee over, and then left elbow up, lean to the side, and then start tapping, rounding and rounding on your left rib cage, exhaling through the mouth, lean side. So think of the last time you felt like a victim. victim of the world, victim of your environment, victim of any system, victim of your acquaintances or the people in your life, victim of anytime you felt like a victim, open your mouth and remove that feeling, remove that karma from your system. For 10, I release the victim from my journey. 9, 8, 7, allow the release to come in any way that it likes. Burping, yawning, coughing, crying, screaming, whatever, laughing is welcome. 4, it's good to not take yourself too seriously. 3, 2, and now twist. Lift your chest, twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Pressing with your backhand, open your chest, put your hand on your heart. Breathing the love into your left rib cage. Now put your hand on your left rib cage and fill it with love. Release and come back. Sitting tall, you're gonna put your thumbs in your heart and all the fingers into the solar plexus. Dig in with all your fingers. Inhale from the solar plexus to your heart. Exhale from your heart to the solar plexus. Let's go. Ten, deepest breaths. Feel the spin of prana. This is called a micro-orbit circulation. We're connecting your solar plexus and your heart center so that passion can become compassion. The fire, your drive, can be used with love for best results for you and others. 5, rapid breaths, feel the spin. 4, 3, 2, and slowly release. So the next thing you're going to do is sit on your knees if you feel comfortable. Otherwise, feel free to have your legs in any way that you like. And then you're going to spark the kidneys. The kidneys are tied to the reproductive system energetically. They are tied to being gentle with yourself and the water element in your body that nourishes you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now ring your waistline with your hands, squeezing in. Exhale, go down. Arch back, exhale, go down. Arch back, exhale, go down. Removing toxins from this area. Removing heavy emotions from this area. For 3, 2, and 1. Slowly rise, put your hands on the floor. Cat and cow, arch your spine, inhale. Round your spine, exhale, circulating synovial spinal fluid. Inhale from tailbone to crown, exhaling from crown to tailbone. 2 more times, inhaling, exhaling. 1 more time, inhaling and exhaling. Now slowly dropping on your heels and connect your forehead to the floor. Hands pressed together, forehead on the floor. From your heart into your third eye and into the ground, drop all of the love in your heart into Mother Earth in gratitude for everything that you have, including your body, which is from the earth. Inhaling from the heart of the earth into your tailbone, into your heart. You can breathe as slow or as fast as you want. Connect deeply with every iota of love you have inside of you. This is called a macro orbit circulation. Exhaling into the earth, and if you want, you can press your palms into the ground. If you cannot stretch your arms out due to shoulder restriction, it's okay. Just bend the elbows and press the elbows and the palms onto the floor. All your love into the earth. And then receive from your tailbone. So let's try it again, but first tap on your tailbone and your neck with your hands and exhale through your mouth. Let's just clear the spine. 20, exhale. 19, or rapid Ujjayi breaths. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release, touch the earth again. Connect deeply. And anything that you want to remove from your body, now is the time. Inhale from your tailbone into your heart. Exhale from your heart into the earth. Now slowly rise and sit. Closing your eyes. Clasp your hands together, index finger and thumb free. Connect your thumb to the center of your heart. And breathe, which is called Yoni Mudra, into the center of your heart. Now you can do three things. The first thing you might do is think of someone you love sitting in front of you and inhale from them and feel their love coming into your heart. Or you might think of love coming from Mother Nature itself, coming into your heart. Or you can pull your eyes up and connect with the divine and feel grace entering through your heart. I'm going to chant Om Srim Yam. Yam being the sound that activates the heart. Okay, Shrim being the mother flow, the feminine aspect of nature, just like Mother Earth. And just continue to breathe into your heart in any of the visualizations that I've given you. Om Sri Yam. Om Sri Yam. You might want to think of your mother in front of you, or Mother Earth, or the divine feminine, the mother force of creation. Om Sri Yam. Om Om Sri Myam. Om Sri Myam. Om Sri Myam. Om Sri Myam. Now breathe into your heart center. You may continue to hold the mudra and sit for a short meditation. If sitting doesn't feel comfortable for you, it's okay to lie down, but remain in your heart center. You may keep holding the mudra. And I'm going to continue to chant. And you're going to continue to receive and absorb the flow from Mother Nature, the love of all the mothers of all your lifetimes, the love of the universe in divine flow. Om Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samstita Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samstita Namostubhyam 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 Namo Namaha Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samstita Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samstita Namostute 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 Namo Namah Om. Slowly become aware of how you feel. And this beautiful flow that is happening in you. And if you don't have any questions, feel free to stay where you are and use this last 15 minutes to absorb. Of course, if you have questions, in a few moments, I'm going to pass you to Lonica. But let's end with our palms together and thumbs in the heart center. In Kriya Yoga, we end by saying Hari Om Tat Sat. So we'll say it 3 times. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. So to the highest, so be it. This is the truth. Thank you so much for joining me. And I hope that it's made a difference in how you feel. And if it has, please feel free to share with me. I'm on Instagram, Piwi Yoga First. And on Facebook, you can find me Piwi Kriya. P-E-E-W-E-E. So if you want to connect, please, you're welcome to ask me any questions at all. Namaste.
Hey, Huey. Chakras, and what is releasing the energy based on? So,
Can you say it again, Monica? Or feel free to voice message me
okay, wait.
while you speak, so that yeah, I'll be able to easily because you seem to be breaking up every now and then.
Okay, I'm typing it now in the.
Okay, I can hear you. Just say it now.
Energy flow based on chakras, and what is the releasing of the energy based on? So
Okay. Yeah. So let me give you a short and brief explanation about nadis, energy channels. You have energy channels that flow through your entire body, but they don't stop in your body. They connect you to the earth, they connect you to the environment, and they connect you to the cosmos. And what the breath work does, and the reason why there's a specific way I've been telling you to breathe, is when you breathe rapidly, you are able to receive energy through something called your prana vayu. So this is how prana enters your body through the breath, and it gets distributed through another vayu called the vyana vayu through your chakras. And when you breathe rapidly, it causes a current in your chakras. And when you combine it with specific pressure points, mudras, and tapping, what that does is it's like you take a piece of laundry and you put it in the stream and you shake it around, then all of the stagnation flows away. And I think that's the briefest way to answer that question.
thank you. Everyone is explaining here how they feel, and everybody is felt so light after reading anger, feeling enlightened. Avani is asking what points of the body can we tap on?
Every point of the body has a different emotional center. If you want to know more about this, you can go onto my website. Most of the information is free, and the rest is by donation, any amount. www.himalayan-kriya-yoga.com. So every part of the body, and maybe Nord, you can type it on the chat later on the website. Or Lonica, you can type it on the chat. So it's a little bit too long to go through every single emotional part of the body, but let me just tell you which ones we did today. So the heart center is grief and sadness related to relationships. The right rib cage is anger. The left rib cage is victim mentality, and where the neck meets the skull, that's fear programming. So those are the major parts that we tapped. Everything else, if you want to know all of them, and Lonica, I've just sent you my website. Feel free to share it to them so they can access the information and read about it. And I've got some videos there that are really informative as well if you're interested in knowing more information. Any other questions?
Let me see. There's the sky breath, like the technique of the breath. Someone is asking.
So there are two ways that we breathe in Himalayan Kriya Yoga. We breathe Ujjayi with the tongue on the roof of the dome of the mouth. And we're focusing on our central nervous system, our spine and midbrain. But for new people, the advisable way to breathe, because a lot of stuff is going to come out of you, is with an open mouth. So inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Better to stick the tongue out because there's an energy channel that ends in the tip of your tongue that you're able to access to help you to purge your spine. So it looks like this. And this is Kali Mudra. Eyes to the crown of Sushumna, the top of the crown, the top of Sushumna, and tongue down. So those two are the two ways of breathing for a Himalayan Kriya yoga class.
So much. I have two more questions. Maybe we have time. Nira, the right temple throbs a lot for me. Is that some motion on a chakra?
Yes, what that means is, see, we have the right and left temples are linked to the Ida and Pingala Nadi. So you've got an energy channel from the left brain to the right body and from right brain to left body. So if your left temple is throbbing, that's your Ida Nadi. That means that the energy is pushing out a block. So what you can do is lightly tap on it and just exhale from that point.
Okay.
Or you can also pull your ear and rub the temples and put your eyes in the midbrain to balance the energy flow so that when you balance the energy flow, it will give you some relief.
Thank you. It's time to perform Kriya Yoga, and can we perform it after intake of food?
It's very difficult to do breath work after food. It may make you dizzy, but you know what? Prana is a higher vibration food that maybe you can wait till after the session to have food. It's safe to have food after the session, but not before, because carrying food and doing breath work and dynamic movement is kind of might make you feel uncomfortable. But if you need to have something, you can have a juice or a light fruit, something light.
Okay, thank you. And the last question is,
Yes.
Garima. She says the top of her head pains her in the morning. Can this be because of feeling of fear or anxiety?
Absolutely. And any fear will block different parts of the body. So another thing that I discussed in my information is how any fear will result in a blockage and a cut of energy in some part of your body. And this includes the crown of the head. So I suggest to tap on the head and exhale from there. I also have a session on headache and how to release headache. So reach out to me if you want more information on that.
Yes. Yes. Okay, guys. There are so many more questions coming in, but we're running out of time.
I just want one thing before we end. Thank you, Guruji, Dr. Pradeep Ulal, for teaching me. And if you want to know more information, you can Google Dr. Pradeep Ulal.
You put his web handle also on the chat because yes, everything thanks to Dr. Pradeep Ulal. Yes, I agree. Okay, thank you all, and please contact Piwi because she's an amazing teacher. She does also online trainings if you are interested to join. I've done my online training as well with her. She's just, and please reach out to her because it has helped me in so many ways in my life. I'm so grateful for Piwi that I've encountered her, and I'm thanking you for this session. Lots of gratitude. Thank you, Piwi.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.